I just discovered that I have enough space back in the back of my mouth, past my teeth, that I can do this with a Twizzler. See? And it's not even cut. Is that normal? Can everybody do that? So, well, I think I found that girl. I was out shopping, just buying groceries, and I came across a girl who worked in the store that I was shopping at, and she was wearing the store uniform, of course, and not very much makeup. Her face looked very much like the face that I remember the woman from the other store. The face was extremely similar. So I kind of think that it was the same woman. Now this is presenting issues for me on a couple of different levels. Number one, how could I not immediately recognize whether or not it's the same woman? Because clearly she had a huge impact on me, right? I mean, I've made like 3, 4, 5 videos about her now, so obviously she was a big deal, right? So how could I possibly not recognize for certain if it was her or not? So that's making me question my own mind, my own sanity, my own... How much does lust control me? And I'm not being too thrilled with the answer to that question, as best as I can observe it at the moment. Secondly, this girl that I encountered this time was young. As I mentioned to one of my coworkers, her name is Amy. I'm going to mention her a couple more times probably. As I mentioned to my coworker Amy, on the inside, I forget how old I am on the outside. I have mentioned before that my interest in girls does tend to skew young-ish. So this girl that I saw at the Target, oh, probably shouldn't have said the name of the store. Okay, she works at Target. What are you going to do, hunt her down? You don't know what she looks like. This girl that works at Target, she appeared on this occasion young. I would say possibly anywhere between 19 and 22, ideally. I hope she wasn't younger than that, because then I'd feel really horrible about myself. But it could have been the same woman, and I may not have noticed on the first occasion how young she was, just because, like I said, my libido is that from my teenage years, so I don't recognize if my lust for a woman is age blind. And yeah, but when I come back to reality, I realize, oh yeah, I'm almost 40. I can't really be dating a 19-year-old. That wouldn't go well for either of us, I imagine. Even if she did have interest, which, yeah, I don't see that happening. She, again, it appeared to be her, but I can't be certain that it was her. Anyway, it's I've got a calendar right there. It's been approximately 3 to 4 weeks since I had the encounter with the girl that changed my life, and that's about the usual amount of time that these crushes of mine take to run their course, and then I lose interest. This one has had a peculiar effect on me, though, and I will actually going towards a different thing here. Rather than being crushed that the girl of my dreams is not going to be the girl that I get to be with, I'm going to tell you about another lady. When I started working at my current job in the call center, I met my coworkers, of course, there was another girl who started working there at the same time that I did. And I thought that she was incredibly beautiful. I have been working there almost a year. I have spoken maybe 3 words to this woman. Because, as you understand, I have this issue where when I'm attracted to a woman, I have a really hard time initiating a conversation. I'm afraid of scaring other people is my problem. So I have difficulty interacting with women that I find attractive. So there's this girl that every day at work I have always thought that she dresses beautifully. Today, as I was leaving, I stopped at this girl's desk and told her that I think that she is a beautiful dresser. I asked her, are you into fashion? Because I was kind of wondering, are you a designer of clothing? Are you maybe a model? I'm not sure, because you dress fantastic every day, and I have always wanted to tell you that I like the way that you dress. She was incredibly flattered. Now, the thing about this is that I was never able to speak to her before because I found her attractive. And today, I was able to speak to her with no trouble. In fact, there have been other women around the office that previously I had trouble interacting with them, that now I'm able to fully look at them and say, "Hi, how are you doing?" Because the attraction, I guess, has gone away. In some way, my obsession with this woman that I met at a convenience store one time, my mind, my attraction is locked on to that image, and I am not especially attracted to any women anymore. I mean, they're pretty. I can tell that they're pretty. I still see what it is that I liked about them, so I can still see, yes, this is an attractive woman. But I don't have any concern about talking to them anymore. And I'm not entirely sure why that is. But I think it's exuding a kind of confidence that I don't know if I'm especially confident or if I'm not particularly attracted to, I'm not overwhelmingly attracted anymore. I'm not afraid that I'm going to embarrass myself because I don't really have a vested interest anymore. If they like me, and that's great. Maybe something will happen, but if they don't, I really don't care. So, anyway, it was an interesting transition, and I am just noticing it right now, so I thought I'd make a video. I haven't made a video in a couple days. So, yes. Ta-da! And, yeah, that's it. I hope you've been watching my main channel because I'm gearing up to do some interesting stuff there. So, yeah. Check that out. And thank you for continuing to watch this channel too. And that's it. So, bye for now.